Let's go to Duncan Steve. Duncan Steve, what's happening?
Hey, Tom and Tommy, how are you?
Good morning,
Good, man.
Steve.
How you doing, man?
Good, good. Hey, you did hear that test marketing dropping donuts from the name, right?
No.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. In California, they're doing it. You know the theme America runs on Duncan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the donuts part of the name. Again, they're just testing it now, but they didn't test it.
It's interesting, you know, it is. As in,
They should go to you first.
Oh, yeah.
and they're also, I saw,
Absolutely.
they're doing away with the styrofoam cups by something like 2020.
2020.
They're
yeah.
going to be in some stores.
If you get the extra large cup, don't squeeze it. Literally, it'll break in
They
your
can
hand.
pop
Your
in
thumb
half,
will
just
go
the
through it and
styrofoam.
it's
I mean, you
knocked
should. The styrofoam's really bad for the environment. It never degrades,
Yeah.
and, you know, people love their Dunkin' cups, but in reality,
It's bad for your dry
it's
cleaning
something like
also.
a billion cups, or, you know, that they push out when you look at, you know, and a lot of stores already have done push to the cardboard.
Right.
You know, and people love that morning feel for the coffee, whatever it is. So it's interesting where
It's, you know,
but as far as how the environment goes, styrofoam's one of the worst for it. So
No, when I was in Boston, you know, even when I was a lot younger, when I was a skate guy and all that, Dunkin's, I'd always have it. I always got the small one because it was always the paper cup. I love that.
You
paper.
just you like the paper. Some people like the feel of the styrofoam.
I do.
Though.
I like the
you
paper.
like whatever you
Yeah,
become. You know,
you
people
know.
have their
Right.
set routines. Their set coffee in the morning. That is a routine
Oh,
of
it's a
all
big one.
routines.
It's an
So it
addiction.
was interesting when I
Yeah,
heard it.
hey, I know people in the den, and I think Basil was into CBI, which is Chicago Bridge and Iron or something. But this CX is Cemex, as you know.
Yeah.
They're both infrastructure, I believe. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at CX right here. Can you tell me what you think about it? It seems like it's low again.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. So this is Cemex, folks. This is the largest cement company in the world. Okay, it happens to, you know, bottom line, it's out of Mexico, but 40,000 employees. We have a monster one right in St. Pete. You probably have one in Tampa also.
Okay.
Every cement truck that you see building around where we live in Pinellas County, Hillsborough County in Florida,
Okay.
is Cemex, okay?
Oh.
Now, remember, Carlos called us about this, because this is what happens with this. Let me just look at this first. The billions are
Yeah.
unbelievable that they make, but their debt structure evidently is insane, too. Let me just see. Okay, look at these numbers. 271 billion.
And Business Wire, they posted the highest net income in a decade, but they posted a surprise fourth quarter net loss.
Yeah, look at this, man. That's one of...
Yeah, so that's what Steve's talking about right there. It's the fourth quarter loss, even though they're pulling in $7.80 a share.
Yeah.
For 2017. Now,
Right.
you know, we have their 2018 projections, Steve, look pretty rosy, as in $13 for the year, and it goes $3 for Q1, $8, $9, and $6 for Q2, 3, and 4. So big numbers, but yeah. So look at their revenue of $270 billion for 2018. But then, yeah, go back to just what their market cap is, because for a company pulling in $270 billion, it's only $10 billion is the market cap,
Right.
which is some pretty remarkable, right, Steve? I mean,
Right.
you have a company pulling in that type of revenue, it's only worth $10 billion. You're pulling in $270 billion, and you have earnings to boot. There's something on that balance sheet that makes that company not worth.
Right.
I mean, $10 billion. A lot of companies in the world to have $10 billion. If that was a company, if you could ever just immediately start getting $270 billion in cash flow. So it comes with more than that.
It does.
Yeah.
I would look at it like around $5. Where I'm going to, well,
I
actually,
was wondering if it's going to go to that like 550, the next jump down there back.
yeah, that's where I'm looking, man. Well, here, 1 second, right there. Oh, I got you right there. I see it. Yeah, yeah. That's where it had some strength. What is that? That was July.
16, yeah.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'd say on the fundamental part, you know, you see the infrastructure, you hear the trillions of dollars, you know, all that was out there and what the president put out was about $200 billion in federal funding. So what's going to happen is this is going to be privatized, and people aren't going to like having to pay to use roads. And that's what, do you want to be riding around your state and have to pay, you know, every single time using the road? So there's going to be a battle here. That's all, Steve. And Cemex may not just get that pop on that infrastructure, which is, you see they're down.
Cooking, brother.
Thanks.
Thanks, Steve.
Have a great one. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 122.